So we're asking the question, as a mech warrior, using the archer effectively. Now, depending on the battle value, usually I play around 6 to 8. I won't say that's a standard battle value for Battletech, but that's kind of that sweet spot. Inner Sphere clans has to be a little bit higher because clan toys are expensive, and I want to get my mechs, I want to get my elementals, I want to get a lot of stuff on the table. Same with my opponent. We tend to play bigger games. So I usually utilize the archer, 2 archers with 2 longbows. And, of course, the focus for both of those and the archer is the LRM 20 packs. I will make mention of a variant for this using the archer effectively because it is an archer. It's very rare that I play variants. It's just what it is. But there are certain mechs where I tend to play the variant more than the stock. So I encourage you to look at all the variants for the various mechs because sometimes it makes the mech better. Other times it adds an interesting little spin on it to see how that plays out. So these two work in tandem, but the archer is not a longbow. And if you use the archer like a longbow, you're not getting full battle value out of it. So let's look at how not to use an archer because you're able to use it this way in select situations, but don't be hindered. We've got the LRM 20 packs. There's like a double, triple threat. First of all, LRM 20 pack means we've got 5, 10, 15, and 20. The 5s and 10s, if you roll average, okay, damage is minimal. The 10 pack on a Valkyrie, a light mech, that's something unique. That's completely unique. As soon as we move to 15 and 20s, but especially on the 20 pack, to see how many missiles hit the clusters, if I roll legendary, you have a major problem. If I roll awful, there's still some okay damage. If I roll average, it's got some punch. So we have 2 of these. That means we have redundancy in one mech. That means I have increased, even at long range, massive modifiers. I've got 2 of these packs coming at you. I got 2 20 packs. That's got some bite. That's going to capture your attention. You can indirect fire. So there are times that the archer is going to be very comfortable, very tactically viable. You park yourself behind a hill. You're in city fight. You've got a spotter. Could be another mech. Could be infantry. Could be air support. You get indirect fire, even if you need 12s. If I've got 2 archers, or even if I just have 1 archer, do you want 2 free shots? Do you want me to have 2 free shots where you're in range, you can't hurt me for now because I'm indirect, I'm hidden, where I'm firing every turn? I mean, that is some interesting tactica. That's how we want to use the longbow. That's how we can use the archer, but that's not getting the full battle value out of the archer because the archer has, you got heat issues, but welcome to every Inner Sphere early type mech. But the archer has the fists and it has the lasers, the medium lasers in the stock. We want to use those. So how the archer works in my checklist, tactically for me, you put it as part of a lance. You put it as a lance, as an aggressive lance moving forward. As we're moving forward to engage, as soon as we're in range, I'm lighting up with those 20 packs. Not indirect fire. I mean, obviously, if we're advancing indirect, fine. But I draw sight on you, I'm firing them. That is consistent fire until we close. When I close, I am going to use the lasers, and I'm going to try and punch you. If I have other mechs, if I have a Battlemaster, or if I have a Warhammer, or I have a Marauder, we're kind of looking at the unseen because I'm working my way through that because they're soon going to be reseen with the Kickstarter. The Archer is an amazing support type mech, and the armor's pretty good for the tonnage. You always want more armor, but it's pretty good for the tonnage. That's got some bite. On the way in, I've got the other mechs in my lance doing what they got to do, but the archer firing those 20 packs, 20 pack. We close. I've got the tonnage with the fists. 1 in 6 chance of punching you in the head. That is how I want to use it. It is a long range support mech. It can't get close unsupported. It's got that ammo. It doesn't have a ton of focused short-range weaponry. It's not like it's the Warhammer from that perspective. But having that softening up, getting close, using the fists when supported, makes it a very, very effective machine.